God, I love you so much in everything you do.
Oh, I love you in
I
so
feel
much
like you
everything
picked the most relatable characters, like for some of us. But wait, you live here in New York, right?
We do. We live in New York, and I grew up in Sydney. I'm from Australia.
Yeah, so pretty different.
Yes, very different.
I mean, both major cities,
Both
but yeah.
major cities. I mean, I'm a city girl. Like, I grew up in the inner city in Sydney, but I've been here nearly 20 years, so been a long time. Yeah, I think maybe that's the.
I actually didn't think I'd like raising my kids in the city, but I do.
Yeah,
I thought it would be like weird and chaotic and hard, but it's so easy.
It's fantastic, right? You can walk everywhere. We walk our kids to school. Like, we have a very, and I used to be able to walk to school. Like, it's a,
me too.
We're in a really lovely neighborhood, and I love my community, and I love the city, guys. I don't know this from here.
I think that's cool too in New York. It's like, even though it's a huge city, there are little, it's like your own little tiny villages everywhere.
You do, and you find your neighbors, you find your communities, and that's what I love,
All right, well, speaking of family, you play a mom who is really struggling in this new movie, which a lot of people relate. They're gonna relate a lot to even that scene you just saw, and you're like, oh, cool, we're gonna have this conversation for the 100th time. It's super fun. And it's triggering for some, but this is based on a true story, which I found hilarious that someone was like, I'm gonna put this out there.
She's extraordinary. The writer-director, Mary Bronstein, she's very open about it. This is inspired by something that happened to her and her daughter, and then very much abstracted out into this extraordinary movie that's a little bit hard to define by genre. There's a lot of horror in the movie. There's a lot of drama, some comedy too, a lot of funny bits as well. So it's a kind of an extraordinary ride, the movie. It's a real experience and very relatable if you're even if you're not a parent. I've had so many people who aren't parents but who are caregivers. Or have even just had like a
this moment.
You know, that's like, I look gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
This moment, though, really does say everything. Where does the title come from?
You know, Mary Bronstein speaks to that better than I can, but I mean, it's a bit of that expression, you know, you don't have a leg to stand on, and it's like, if I had legs, there's a lot of rage in this film, a lot of female rage, a lot of maternal rage, but also
a lot of us do feel like that. There's the weight is on you.
Yeah, the weight is on you.
And balancing so much.
Yes, and the film is a tightrope, very much a tightrope. We just premiered last night at the New York Film Festival, and oh my God, the audience was just extraordinary, like laughing and.
What is that like? That must be the coolest thing. Like, I mean, I know what it's like from a performer's perspective, but not like how you do it. And that just must be really cool to hear everyone laughing at the parts they're supposed to laugh at, crying at the parts they're supposed to, relating. Like, that must be really cool, the energy of that.
And we premiered at Sundance, we've been to Berlin, we've been to Melbourne, we've been everywhere. And New York, there's nowhere like New York, man. The audience is so sophisticated and they just understand.
We love the energy too here.
Great energy.
I love in the film, one of my favorite parts is the perspective. Like, you don't see, well, I don't want to ruin it, I don't want to spoil it, but you really focus in on the mom.
I mean, like you don't see the child. It's it's not a spoiler.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
No, you kind of in the first 10 minutes, the visual language of the film is very arresting and you don't see the child, but it's for a specific reason, and I think it becomes clear as it goes along,
I know.
It's an
interesting
emotional
though, because it's the vantage point that matters, which I thought was really clever.
Of course, and and the character can't see her daughter. The character can't see her. She's in such stress and such sort of self-absorption too. She can't see her. And like anyone with a beating heart, you know, if you have a child on screen, your empathy goes to the child. Of course, as it should. And this movie is very radical. It's asking you to not, taking that choice away. So it's a real, it's a very kind of, a real expression.
And it's like a fresh idea. I love that. It's never been done. I think that's really cool, because you don't always get that all the time.
No, it's pretty rad.
How did making the movie affect your relationship with your kids? Did you kind of did you just think you were the most amazing mom after this?
I'm a perfect mother. I'm a perfect mother. It's mothering is easy.
It only comes up from here.
It's easy. It's no, of course, you reflect on your relationships, but I was so obsessed with the character. I was like, why is she behaving? Who is this person? Because everyone responds differently to a crisis, right? And she's in a crisis, and what is this person? Why is she responding like this? You line up 10 people, they're going to respond differently to this situation, and that was my obsession. It was like, who is this person? Why is she acting like, what has led her to this moment? So that was kind of Mary Bronstein.
You got to spend time with Mary too, to understand.
We did. We had a great, it was like preparing for a play. We had 5 or 6 weeks where we just chatted at her kitchen table, poring over the script, for 5 days a week, and without that I would have been pretty untethered, because it was, it's very much from her perspective, and I just, I didn't want to mess it up. It's like,
for sure not mess it up, but at the same time, you're probably like, okay, so you seem kind of unhinged here.
And
it's an awkward conversation.
The trap with this is that it's one note. It's just a woman having screaming in every scene. It's not. nuanced or not true in life. So it's
Yeah.
like, how do we make sure that this is, you know, tracking that? And it was such an opportunity as a, you know, for an actress or an actor. It was just,
Yeah.
I felt
The
so lucky.
POV,
You know,
yeah,
the
it's
gift
very cool.
to have that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looked like this film was challenging physically because the one part when you run too, like all the way. I don't want to run it to the beat, whatever. But like,
A lot of running. Yeah, I was doing my best Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I did all my own
Right?
stunts.
Come on, his run is the best. It's so
No,
good.
but then does it kind of feel, I don't feel like as an adult we do that ever really. Like run at full speed.
At
like,
full speed, no way.
Running from, not like chasing, you are running from.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, you're like escaping.
She's like got the, it was a lot of that. Yeah, we filmed a big, you know, sequence on the beach. And, you know, I'm Australian though, so I have a great respect for the ocean and I'm very aware, you know, and we are very taught to know about rips and, you know, the water was very warm that night, which was really lucky. So so that really helped. But I think being an Aussie helped me in that sense of just having that great respect. Yeah.
I gotta ask because I love my first place to visit, like in this industry. Whenever I started to tour, the first place I went was Australia, and I was like,
cool.
you know why I loved it? It feels like a giant Texas. Everyone's so nice and chill and like helpful, and
Texas,
I fell in love with it like right off the bat.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
How do you feel like it shaped you growing up there?
I mean, it shapes everything, right? You're just a product of your environment at the end of the day, and it was like such a. There's a great curiosity in Australians. There's
wild and beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, we grew up. We grew up on the like. I grew up going to a little beach house, so I love the ocean. It's great. It's beautiful nature, incredible food, and it's tiny. You know, there's only 25 million people, and 80% are on the coast, but it's the size of Canada. It's huge, Australia, and everyone's on the coast, and the middle is empty, basically. So it's,
that flight to Perth is like
it's like, and if you're in
take a nap.
Perth, it's closer to get to Bali than it is to Sydney.
I know,
so
it's
that's
so huge.
radical. Yeah, it's like all the way on the other side. So I'm still discovering stuff about the country, obviously, but I cherish that my childhood was there. Yeah.
You have family there. Do you still get to go back?
We do. We go back a lot. We were just there over our summer here, winter there, and I try absolutely every year. I try to get back at least once or twice if I can. It's just a long way, but no, it's my emotional home. So yeah,
it is a long way. That airplane ride. You're like, okay, what books or what movies? You have like a plan. It's like a
it's a total plan, and I've done it so many times. And
me too.
You know,
I've done it a lot too.
Yeah, it's like it's a haul, but then you get there and it's extraordinary.
Oh,
You're
it's
like,
amazing.
Oh my gosh, this place, and the air is clear and it's so blue and bright, and it's it's beautiful.
Well, speaking of extraordinary, you also love to do something that I love to do. Your family, y'all took an RV road trip.
We did an RV road trip first time, and you know, we survived. We did it. Very hard to drive.
Yeah.
Hard to drive.
Oh, it's harder than you think, especially if it's windy.
Yes, it's like, and like the suspension was a little, you know, it was just like, it's a heavy, I don't know how many people have done it, but I was like, wow, but very fun. Very fun, sleeping in the back, and it's super, you know, it's so cute.
It's cozy, it's different.
It's cozy. What's the stretch you've done the longest of?
I don't know. I did it. I did more in my 20s. We were talking in the break when I did stuff like that because now I have kids and I'm a little boring. Because it's a lot. We got dogs, we got animals, we got rabbits. There's a lot going on to be taken care of. But in my 20s, I mean, I would go. I've been fully across the country here. Like I've done that. So like
that's bucket list. For me. I'd love to do that.
It's just, and I think what's cool, I will say about America, because I think we always do visit where we aren't from, and sometimes you forget, like, man, where I'm from is remarkable.
Of course.
Yeah, there's so much beauty.
Totally. This has given me like a taste for that. Like we just went from Melbourne to Sydney, and we took 3 nights or something. So it was like a quick one, but it was beautiful, beautiful. The beautiful coast.
But there are those moments though, like you kind of led me to believe that you had when you're like, it's fun, and then it's like, oh my God, like it's like moments where you're like,
it's intense.
Is this fun?
It's just fun, And you know, Bobby did all the driving, so I was like, I had hurt my back, so I was there with the rolled up towel.
Oh
like,
no!
You okay? You're all right, because I'm just gonna sit here for a while. You're like,
oh my God, no! I have to go with someone that takes turns.
Yeah,
I can only take it so long, and then I'm like, are we gonna die? Am I gonna? I just get in some zones where I'm like, I've been driving too long.
Totally, and he's also driving on the other side of the road.
Yeah,
you know.
So all
you know,
things are...
so it was like, but the kids loved it. It was so, you know, the bunk beds, you know, it was so fun.
It's magical.
You know, we saw kangaroos on the beach, and we like.
Well, you got to watch out. They can actually be aggressive.
Well, these were the little ones. These were like baby joeys. So they were super cute, and we were feeding them, and you know, feeding birds. Very like Australian.
I've done the sanctuaries, the tourist thing you do, the kangaroo sanctuary. I've done,
you've been to the sanctuary?
I love them. Yeah,
that place is amazing. I know those guys. They do incredible work rescuing the kangaroos.
They do.
And,
I love it so much. Well, wait, we have some photos from your RV trip.
Yeah.
Wait, where was this taken? Look at that.
Yeah.
And that body of water behind you is just so beautiful.
That was in Mill Beach in Murrumarang on the south coast between Victoria, I think in Victoria still, on the way to New South Wales. And yeah, it was amazing.
Oh my God, their little hands when you're next to the little kangaroo. I can't. I just want to snuggle.
They were everywhere.
And they're going to like punch me, but whatever. I'm like, love me.
They were everywhere. They were just in all little, just little ones, but you know, it was beautiful. They were so sweet and very kind of.
Just seeing wildlife makes you feel good. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
different.
It was very, really special. I've never done that.
What about this one? Yeah.
That was in the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. It's a gorgeous coastal town. And the guys were up there, and then a big wave came and Bobby nearly got taken down, I think, after that.
Oh my God. I was like, you had a back issue, so you probably did not climb it.
I don't even think I was there. I think I was in bed.
You were like in bed, you were like, this isn't going well. Yeah. All right, I think we have one more. Wait, let's see it.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
That's my dad.
Oh.
That's my dad and Robin, and we went to Uluru, which is an extraordinary place in the
Look how
Territory.
beautiful that landscape is, like with how it cascades, like how the mountains, how they run, like
it's beautiful. It's a big rock in the middle of it's a sacred ancient site for the indigenous people. It's beautiful. It's very spiritual. It's incredible colors and
I just love the lines, how it
it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Uluru. It's like a place you got to go. It's a bit like Ayers Rock or something where it's very the energy vibrates there. It's quite
Joshua
stunning.
trees,
that
kind of
Joshua
stuff.
tree, that sort of stuff. And me and my dad went there. Just the two of us. It was beautiful. Yeah.
All right. Well, we need another break.
Yeah.
If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which is the greatest title ever, is in select cities now and nationwide October 24th.